Hey Pisces, thank you so much for checking out my channel here at Reflexive Moon Tarot. My name is Sarah and I will be hosting this reading for you that is happening for the current new moon in Gemini. So if you are interested in watching and learning my perspective on what that means for us, then please go check out that video. I decided to leave the moon talks out of the readings so that we can kind of get to the point. Getting to the point. Underneath it all, there is a rat. I don't know what that means, but let's see what Mildred has to say about what can be revealed. Book. So, book is number 82. So 82 might have some significance for you. It's about knowledge and education. You might be in the process of doing some research, Pisces, and it could also be just an escape from reality. So picking up a good book and, indulging yourself for once. Maybe you've been doing a lot of work or in school and it has been very sort of tedious, boring. You've had to read I know what it's like to be a student, but wanting to do leisurely reading versus scholarly reading is a thing. But yeah, there might be just be careful of an untrustworthy person in your circle as well with that rat on the bottom. Be mindful of such things. It's always good, right? Let's see what we got here. Oh, we have the 5. Speaking of untrustworthy person, I would say that because the 7 of Swords is showing up reversed, the situation is not as bad. If you were kind of like having a dun 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 moment, like just chill. I would say within your network, though, you might be dealing with some people that are somewhat toxic, or it could just be that they're kind of like boring, which is draining of your energy as well. You're like not stimulated. There's a lack of room for growth. Sometimes when you're around certain groups of people, like you outgrow them, and that's totally natural. It happens to the best of us. This could also be that like there's people in your circle or that you are not getting your work done and you're kind of robbing yourself of opportunities, or you're not connecting with your peers enough, which may also be robbing you of an opportunity or impacting the morale at work. Overlooking the situation, there is something that has yet to be revealed. The universe is not really showing you everything yet for whatever reason. And this is giving you anxiety. You don't like you're afraid of the unknown right now. It's too nice out for that. Why? Don't do it. But your anxiety is valid. You might have somebody like a little demon torturing you in your sleep or something. Like not real. Like if that's real, geez, but no. It's almost like your negative self-talk or your negative core beliefs are at the center of this, like these nightmares that you might be having. And, nightmares get us in our feels. And like anxieties, catastrophic thinking, these things don't serve us. They rob us. They take from us. And it's basically us being our own worst enemy at that point. There's a person in your life that was no good, that led you to believe that they were guiding you, helping you, protecting you, and that wasn't the case. A mentor, most likely, or like an auntie or an uncle. They might have been a Taurus, and they did not keep their word, and it was probably quite damaging for you. Or you have this understanding of this person, and just sort of like coming to terms with the fact that they were not all that they're cracked up to be. The Queen of Cups. So, in your near future, there might be a new person or a new mentor, auntie even. This could also even be you, given the fact that you're a Pisces, but you might also be attracting a very nurturing and loving fellow Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So if this is you manifesting this within yourself, you're becoming more solid in your ability to show up for other people, perhaps because you've learned what it's like to not have somebody be there for you when you needed them. So that's really, really good. You need to be there for yourself as well, though. Remember this anxiety, like being of service of others is a really great way to sort of compensate what we're missing out on, but it can really burn us out if we don't do that self-care and maintain simultaneously our needs as well as show up for others. So that's a balance that you really need to make sure that you are either learning how to master or doing the maintenance work. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So, okay, so it kind of wanted to come up through, but I like also switched it over. Your attitude is like you're really good at manifesting. You're really good at holding down the fort. That's kind of like that's sort of like the role that you play very well. Sometimes though, you can be lazy. Like if the fort, like if it's all quiet, you know, if there's nothing going on, then it's easy for you to sort of fall prey to just like pissing around, basically, not doing enough. And sometimes you really need to be enticed with money in order to be motivated. Like money motivates you. And that's, I don't know, I feel like that's fair. I'm not gonna lie. I don't see why that's a bad thing. So, but not everybody's gonna want to entice you to get what you need done. It's like do you really need to be micromanaged and enticed with money to do a good job? Or are you gonna just show up and do your job and be of service, right? So making sure that you're not being a slacker is in your best interest, Pisces. Okay, so we have... Okay, so within your environment, it looks like there's not a lot of conflict, which is good. I mean, conflict is everywhere. It's all the time. But right now, it's kind of at a plateau. So if you feel like you need some drama to challenge you to move forward, then this is not in the cards for you right now. So that can be tricky for you to feel motivated to create. And you're kind of like, it almost feels like you're questioning or just not really, I want to say acknowledging your gifts. What you have to offer, how attractive you are even. It's like you're afraid of being unattractive or looking bad and not getting the job done. You also might be afraid of living your best paycheck to paycheck life for the rest of your life. That's just your fear, though. That could be what's rooted in your anxiety as well. But I really think that if you stay true to yourself and surround yourself with kindred spirits, if you stay within environments and around people like family or people who have a family vibe, then you're gonna be good. Like, you'll be happy. And maybe like an encounter with some family or old friends, or at least making new friends that feel like they have been around, that you've known them for years, like a soul connection. That might be in the near future for you, and that might be what becomes like a catalyst for some change for you, to sort of get away from feeling like you're in a toxic environment, dealing with toxic people, or just surrounded by them. Like, you might come across a good one, and then that will be sort of like your refresher, like your ability to just see that there's good in the world again, if that makes sense. Or that it's not like, it feels like it ain't so bad as coming to my mind. And there might be a young person in your life that you want to be there for, or like you're just realizing like that maybe this is a new chapter for you to learn and grow and see the light in a different way. And you also might find that somebody, it could be like a love interest comes your way. They might not be committed. I feel like, though, with those dogs barking, they're at least loyal. So that's always good. That's never a bad thing. The Knight of Cups, kind of like, all the knights kind of get a bad rap of being non-committal, but there are people that are like their knight qualities are, at that level, and they're also very much committed. They're like the type of person that you want to have by your side till the very end, right? You're number two, you're general, you're the king and they're the lead of your army. But yeah. Isn't that so romantical, Pisces? I know you love that shit. Secretly, maybe, but yeah. Don't let it take from you. But consistency in everything that you're doing. Stay focused. Stay on point. Keep your head up towards the light, and you'll find your way. That joy will remain in your life. It will manifest in your life, and you might even really just find peace. But I'm loving this. Like, we got at the top, we got the sun and the moon. Ooh. So, short and sweet again. Thank you so much, Pisces, for checking out my channel. I appreciate all the love and support. So please do hit that like and subscribe, and we will catch you next time. Take care and bye for now.